meadow filled with colorful flowers, there lived a curious little lamb named Lambie. One sunny morning, while wandering through the grass, Lambie noticed something fluttering by, a beautiful butterfly with delicate, shimmering wings. "Where are you going, little butterfly?" Lambie asked, as she watched it float through the air. Curious and excited, Lambie decided to follow the butterfly. She trotted after it through the meadow, her little hooves skipping over the soft grass. The butterfly led her to a patch of daisies, then over a little stream, and finally to a patch of vibrant wildflowers. "I must be gentle," she thought, remembering what her mama had told her. Patience and gentleness can lead to wonderful surprises. After a little while, the butterfly flew closer, gently landing on a soft flower near Lambie. As the sun set, casting a warm glow over the meadow, Lambie lay on the soft grass, feeling happy and peaceful. The butterfly stayed with her for a while, and they both enjoyed the quiet beauty of the evening together. On a scorching summer day, Luna the crow flew across the sky, searching for water but found none. The rivers had dried up, and the heat was unbearable. Exhausted and weak, she spotted a clay pot near a tree and rushed towards it with hope. Peeking inside, she saw a little water at the bottom, but couldn't reach it no matter how hard she tried. She stretched her neck and even tried dipping her beak, but the water was too low. Feeling hopeless, she sat beside the pot, wondering what to do. Suddenly, an idea struck her. She noticed small pebbles lying nearby and realized she could use them to raise the water level. Without wasting time, she picked up the pebbles one by one and dropped them into the pot. With each pebble, the water level gradually rose higher and higher. Finally, after dropping many stones, the water reached the brim. Overjoyed, Luna dipped her beak and drank the cool, refreshing water, feeling revived and proud of her cleverness. With a happy heart and flapping wings, she flew away, knowing she had solved her problem through intelligence and determination. The moral of the story: where there is a will, there is a way.
One day, Bella, a curious little goat, saw a beautiful rainbow stretching across the sky after a rainstorm. Excited, she decided to find its end, believing there might be a hidden treasure. As she trotted through the meadows, she met a wise owl who told her that the journey itself was more important than the destination. Along the way, she also encountered cheerful birds singing a happy tune and a fluttering butterfly who reminded her to enjoy every moment. Bella climbed rocky hills, crossed a shimmering river, and finally reached the place where the rainbow seemed to touch the ground. But to her surprise, there was no treasure, just the same green grass and fresh air. At first, she felt disappointed, but when she looked back at her adventure, she realized the true treasure was the wonderful journey, the new friends she made, and the lessons she learned. Smiling, she skipped back home, understanding that happiness isn't about reaching the end. It's about enjoying every step along the way. Rainbow Goat sparkles.
One day, Bruno was wandering through the streets, looking for something delicious to eat. After searching for a long time, he found a big, juicy bone outside a butcher's shop. Excited, he grabbed the bone in his mouth and ran towards a quiet place to enjoy it. On his way, he had to cross a small river. As he walked over the wooden bridge, he happened to look down and saw something surprising. In the water, he saw another dog holding a bone, just as big as his own. But greedy Bruno didn't realize it was just his own reflection. His eyes sparkled with greed, and he thought, "If I bark at that dog and scare him away, I can take his bone too." Without thinking, Bruno opened his mouth to bark, "Woof!" And at that very moment, his own bone slipped out of his mouth, fell into the river, and disappeared with the flowing water. Poor Bruno. He lost the bone he already had because of his greed. With a sad heart, he realized his mistake and walked away, learning an important lesson. Greed can make you lose even what you already have. Moral: greed leads to loss.
New begin in the forest, big and tall, lived a tree who'd seen it all. One bright morning, soft and slow, tiny buds began to grow. Pink and white, the blossoms came. His name, hello Oaky, look at you, fresh and green, so bright and new. Warm and bright, then the sun shone high and bright. Days were long, full of light. Leaves turned green, so big and wide. Children played beneath his side. Birds built nests, bees made honey. Summer days were warm and sunny. Oaky smiled, proud and tall. I give shade and love to all. A time for change, soon the air turned crisp and cool. Leaves turned golden, oh how cool. Orange, yellow, red, so bright. Floating, twirling, what a sight. Where are you going, my dear leaves? They must dance upon the breeze. Squirrels ran to store their treats. Wind blew softly through the streets. Cold but strong, snowflakes fell, soft and white. Oaky shivered in the night. No more leaves, no more shade. All was quiet, still and late. Am I useful anymore? Oaky wondered, feeling sore. But then a rabbit hopped with glee. Your strong trunk protects me. Then one day the snow was gone. The sun arose, a golden dawn. A little bud began to show. Oaky cheered, it's time to grow. Birds came back, the bees did too. Flowers bloomed in pink and blue. Every season comes and goes. Each one helps the whole world grow. Spring, summer, winter, fall.